Sigmund Sandifer. This story just came out in the last couple hours, first reported based on what I see here by SI.com 2 hours ago, Saturday down south an hour ago, and USA Today, UGA Wire 39 minutes ago. Florida suffers decommitment from a 2021 all-purpose back out of Miami. The Florida Gators lost an in-state commitment Friday night. 3-star all-purpose back BRASHARD Smith, Miami Palmetto High School, decided to reopen his recruitment.
Yeah, I was on Twitter. I saw it when it happened. Because I do have, when I'm like actively engaged, I have the quickest reflexes on the timeline. So I know that I quote tweeted that immediately. I didn't write about it because why? But no, BRASHARD Smith is like 5'9", 170-ish pounds. A multi-purpose guy. He can be a running back, be a slot receiver, a kick returner, punt returner, fast, physical. I forget which 7-on-7 team he plays with, but I know I've seen highlights of him just doing incredible things on 7-on-7 tournaments. And I know that 7-on-7 tournaments are not 100% analogous to what happens with pads on, but it can be an indicator of athleticism, speed, talent, things of that nature. Florida was trying to go 5 for 5 at Palmetto this year. And that would be Corey Collier, Jason Marshall, Savion Collins, BRASHARD Smith, and Leonard Taylor. There we go. I remembered all 5. Bang, 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 bang. And those are all elite prospects, to be perfectly honest. Losing a commitment from BRASHARD Smith obviously does not help them in that pursuit. And I'm not sure how that helps Miami either, because are you looking at him to be your slot speed guy in this class? Are you looking elsewhere? And, Rob Likens, the wide receivers coach, he's coached all over. So he's offering people all over, including, down here, but not necessarily focused only here. BRASHARD Smith can play. BRASHARD Smith can play at the FBS level. He's going to be a great addition for somebody's program. I'm not necessarily sure that that's going to be Miami. So we'll see what happens. Staying on the same topic, what do I think is going to happen with Fred EAFORD? Fred EAFORD is a wide receiver who played at HMS, Hialeah Miami Lakes. Hialeah High, excuse me, not the other one, Hialeah High. For my good friend Gary Sanchez, what's up, G? Who is the coach over there, and then he is transferred up to Deerfield Beach, which, if you know the geography of the South Florida area, is not around the corner. Anyways, going to Deerfield, I think he's going to get great coaching. I think that Fred EAFORD is going to have the opportunity to go in any number of directions. I think it's up to Fred EAFORD to decide where he wants to go. He's a guy who's like 5'11", 170-ish pounds, I want to say. Was like a first team All-State as a freshman at Hialeah and sophomore, or second team as a sophomore, something like that. So this kid is electric. He can play. I think Fred EAFORD, is he a 21 guy or a
2021 guy? Yep.
Oh, he is. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. Because when I was, whoa. So, just putting the timeline back together of when I'd met him and G was talking about him to me and everything. So he's an electric playmaker. It depends. Obviously, he was committed to Miami. He does have some other big offers as I scroll on his page right now. Georgia, Louisville with Frank Ponce, who's from here, is, the area recruiter. He's gotten a recent offer from South Carolina as well. So I think that, with him transferring to Deerfield, I think that he's going to have more visibility just because Deerfield is that kind of a program that has visibility and has had visibility for many, many years. And his recruiting picture could pick up and everything, but it's kind of up to him. At this point, I'm not necessarily sure, because if I were to take a 5'11", 170-pound receiver, I would probably look at Jacoby George from Plantation, who was also committed to Miami previously. I think that I would take Jacoby George before I would take Fred EAFORD, if it's me. You know what I mean? But Fred EAFORD, he's going to have options on top of options on top of options. And, if, like I said, everything cools down with this coronavirus situation, we actually have a football season. I know that he'll do numbers up at Deerfield. I know they'll win games. They'll win big games in big numbers and everything. And there's always scouts and always coaches calling there, going by there, even from way back, even before I started working there, because I worked at Deerfield. That was my first job out of undergrad, was teaching at Deerfield Beach High School. And I told a story before about how Jason Pierre-Paul came to my class to talk to his brother about his behavior, we will say. But I mean, yeah, like that was even when I was there and before that, if you go back and back and back, Deerfield is always a program that puts kids at the Division I FBS level. And I think Fred Everett's going to be that. I'm not necessarily sure it's going to be at Miami, but I think that he'll land somewhere pretty decent.